Started Fletcher 1115 Brady Avenue, for domestic motor for fighting, possibly physical indoor there's a history of.
Falling free from the way I treat tops, baby, don't stop now. I gotta push you away, cause I'm lost in the ditch. Keep my feet back on the ground. Remember when I met you in that little town, a little movie theater and some loving going round. You never said much, but they did you. Now you got a lot to say, but it's all been used. Not even love will keep us together, and not even love will tear us apart, and not even love will bring you down, but it's love that broke my heart. All in time, but you got freedom, you didn't want this anymore. So fly that flag in the dark of your heart, cause I know mine's got a scar. Remember when I met you in that little town, a little movie theater and some love and going round. You never said much, but they did you. And now you got a lot to say, but it's all been used. And not even love will keep us together, and not even love will tear us apart, and not even love will bring you down, but it's love that broke my heart. You're holding on too tightly, just let me go.
Well, welcome back to Live on Patrol. And we're always concerned about copyright music, so that one's not copyrighted because it belongs to my son Kyle Fletcher again. And just want to reach out to my daughter Kelsey, who's in town with us, and tell her how much I love her and appreciate her. So we are westbound on University at Rice Street, and hope your cold weather has been okay. I know. What do you think, Pat? Are you ready to go south?
I've been ready. Oh, welcome back, everybody. It's been a pretty busy night out here. There was a man shot in the throat down at Curtis and Sydney. St. Paul officers very quickly made an arrest.
No, we just had another shot over there, and another shot's fired
Only one car in that
on the west side now, just now, over there at 227 Stevens.
420, did you copy?
Been more and more shots fired there the last couple months on the west side.
Yeah, it's been picking up there.
9170, have them come. 537, this is GOA.
And at 8 o'clock, there was armed robbery in 2300 Cleveland North. In
If you're looking,
I believe that's in Roseville.
Take one.
We had a great.
Stevens Street.
We're gonna head over to the west side on Stevens Street there, see what we can run into.
2115.
The donation drive down the lower landing on Wednesday was great. For those of you that brought stuff down on our post there, you'll see today we're doing it again tomorrow from 10 to 2. Tomorrow will be our last day, and after that we'll probably advise you when Salvation Army and other places are donating as well.
But for everyone who has donated and is donating, God bless you. Thank you so much. There are a lot of grateful people out there for that.
Everything got distributed. Our team went out to the encampments, and there was a couple leftover pieces of clothing that went directly to some of those support agencies that were going to deliver them to some more of the remote camps. So yeah, there was a couple other crimes today. The Walmart up in Madness
Anyway,
Heights.
everyone, we're going to need both other squads here for transport into a cop. If they're pulled.
I'm gonna put this one on two. Anyhow, the Walmart had a robbery there. The man came to the counter, said he had a gun with a note. No gun was seen, but he did give the teller a note.
Squad 162. Okay. With the squad to assist and 108 to copy for possible SIP, Fairview Avenue North and Interstate 94. For a person on the bridge that has a fence/chain link, male is outside of the fence hanging on. Medics are being advised at this time. Male's wearing a red hoodie.
Well, we should probably run down there just because we're close. Go ahead.
So we've got a report of a man on
Just squad assist.
Fairview over the freeway who's outside the chain link fence, holding onto the fence, poised over the freeway. We're going to go assist on.
We don't know if it's eastbound or westbound. That's one little glitch. Eventually, they'll probably, if he is on the outside of the fence, they'll want to close down the freeway traffic. These suicidal parties have got to be the toughest calls out there in terms of guessing right, because if you guess wrong for the right strategy,
Right.
wrong isn't good.
The person who called in was traveling eastbound when he saw the man outside the fence, and the man is supposedly wearing a red hoodie.
You know, one thing I do want, I really want a scientific explanation as to why my tires have less pressure in the winter. And universally, not all of them. But I know the simple thing is cold air, compresses, right?
Yeah, or contracts.
Contracts.
I guess would be
But
the,
you'd think when you warm them up that it would, expand again, right?
you'd think so.
Sometimes it does, but we might have to stop and get some air later. All four tires are less than, they're still okay, it's just less than the pursuit rated recommendations. So we're westbound on Interstate 94. Again, our main streets here, we were down by Rice Street, then Dale is the next one. A mile west of Rice Street is Dale, and then a mile west of that is Lexington, which we just went under. And then, of course, Hamlin is another half mile, and then Snelling is a mile total. And Fairview is a half mile west of Snelling. So what we're going to do is we're going to
537 in the area.
We're going to pull over on the side of the freeway with our light, not with red lights, just to see if we can see anybody up on the bridge. That sounds like an okay plan?
That sounds like an excellent plan.
At least we'll be able to tell the officers. I'm sure the State Patrol is probably getting the call as well. This will be right, you'll see Alliance Field there. Alliance, I guess it's Alliance, right?
I don't know how you pronounce it yet. I haven't figured it out yet.
They're on our right as we pull up to Snelling.
So if the person who called in was eastbound, I'm thinking they must be on the west side of the bridge.
Yeah. Is Fairview. She said Fairview, but Fairview goes
right here.
Yeah.
So
Fairview goes under. So is that
so it must actually.
Is there a walk path there? Or what?
I think it's an old railroad bridge.
Oh, I think you're probably right. Well, we're gonna have to turn around. There's a lot of traffic out here tonight on this Friday night. I think people are starting to appreciate their Fridays. Well, the front two tires are up 2 pounds since we left. That's good.
Well, your theory is accurate.
I don't know. I guess you just got to put the brakes on. Put the emergency brake on for the rear. Well, thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, please just hit that share button. Just make sure your friends know we're on live. I hope all the videos are working properly. Chloe, if you can send us a text just to let us know that everything's working fine, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I didn't check YouTube yet. I'll do that. And yep, YouTube is up also.
Yeah, last Friday, we set a record for the number of shares. Very, very appreciative for that. I think it was, I don't know, 400 and some.
That is good.
Over 400 shares, so.
I think this is important for people to see. What's going on in the streets, what our neighborhoods are facing, what our officers are facing in the streets. Okay, it looks like there's a squad out up above.
You getting that from?
Right up there.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks
Well,
like this is...
This is the Cleveland Bridge, actually, huh?
Yeah.
Let's pull over here for a second.
You're on one there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to three.
Well, I don't have any updates from those squads. I'm starting to wonder if they aren't the same poll cars.
537.
537.
But not seeing anyone
Unfounded. Yeah, we'll head to Wyoming.
hanging outside the bridge.
That's got to be where it is, though, right?
Yeah.
You look back, you can kind of tell.
Well, I guess it could be prior too. Now that you say it.
Well, since there was 2 of them there, it looks like they must have been out with somebody. Well, for that matter, it could be Fairview here on the bridge over on 94 over Fairview, right?
Right.
162. 162.
No exit there, but
Unfounded with 175. I'll take another.
let's just check here. This is actually where they reported it.
162 copy with 175 to back. For welfare check, 481 Edmond Avenue. It's like lower units, 2 comps reporting a welfare check on their female friend/family member. We also have comp for the mother, the female, reporting she recently had issues with her ex-boyfriend, had him arrested for a domestic, is not answering the phone or the door. Her vehicle is on scene. Sister's currently at the address knocking, but there's no answer.
I'll slide down there.
162,
See if he leaves, huh?
I missed the entire call.
thank you,
I was busy
2126.
looking.
Yeah, we'll have Chloe send us the details again, but I think it's 481 Edmond.
One seven.
There it is there.
Was that 171?
Yeah, we're not far away from that last call. Just cancel those squads.
Copy 162, 175, you're clear.
That's a pending on Herschel.
162, copy, thanks.
Edmund, you said it was?
Edmund, I think 41.
2127.
But she's got a little time delay. Yes.
Okay, complainant's daughter was having problems with her ex-boyfriend and had him arrested for domestic. Is not answering the phone or door.
1220 Rice Street. We have an accident with
The sister is at the address knocking on the door.
He had two parked vehicles and then went up onto the curb with a number of callers.
Should we run up there?
Why not?
Well, I mean the 1220 Rice. Accident with injuries. Cars up on the sidewalk.
We can do that too. You are much better at multitasking than
532, can you start? Officer. Copy. 269, can you break from your admin and start? Squad 269.
Right.
2128.
Well, let's see if we can get around this guy without using too much. I'm just gonna tool up the freeway. I really don't like driving on the freeway. We always talk about that, but
yeah, I like staying on surface streets myself.
this is unusual for us to be on the freeway
I know.
for the first 5 or 10 minutes. Good way to test out the camera though. Tires don't inflate a little more. Someone said there that the aluminum rims always lose air in the winter.
You know, I've heard that.
Rims. Working tonight. I don't know if you knew that.
Who is?
Chinu.
Oh. I did not.
One 161. Clear false alarm is 166. And I'll take a minute.
Put the main one on 2 there. Partner with us.
Yep.
Let's see if anybody.
Copy 161 with 166 to 47.
The problem with the central calls is that if all the cars are downtown or on the west side, which they were,
Right.
because of all the shootings over there,
Right.
it just takes a while for them to get up on Rice Street. That one's gonna do left, right, in between. Some people just have a there we go. Hard time choosing the lane.
Of course, he had to take the one in front of us.
That's not working too good.
You're good.
So, still haven't heard anybody check out there in that accident. 1220 Rice Street, just north of the Tin Cups. The funny part is, I've been to several accidents right there.
Yeah.
What generally happens is people are in a hurry when they get to Rice and Maryland there.
Squad 255 before.
And
Try and beat out the light.
and then they try. Then there's a car parked in front of them there on the side.
525 is on the 4.
So they got to cut back in. Yeah, just this summer I was
255 to 4.
one that rolled over right there.
255 on the 4.
So I'm sure the fire department is on their way. I'd be shocked if they haven't beat us there. They're always waiting to come. Let that guy go. It's always trying to anticipate.
362.
Oh, we got going here.
362.
And change this to DLC and clear SNR.
Well, that's a bummer.
2132.
We'll let you get a shot at it there. Clearly, somebody ran into the parking lot.
537, copy and representative disorderly at 379 Annapolis for a report of a loud argument coming from the address.
And this call has been pending since almost just short of 9 o'clock.
What?
Yep.
Well, they must have called in with injuries later.
Bravo 534 UT.
Bravo 534, have a good night. 2133. $2,400 we're out at 1220 Rice. 2,400 copy. 2400, there is a car coming here, correct?
Affirmative, you have one from downtown as well as 269 from the west side.
Well, there's no particular rush. The one minor injury the medics have her, but there's 3 cars involved with 3 different owners.
Copy.
Five 3-2, I'll be out in the block.
532, I copy at 2138.
I'll be clear from Curtis.
Copy 2139. Two 5 copy, you're checking the area of 78-298 Open Maryland Avenue for a 9-1 hang-up call at 2140.
525, going to the LEC.
525, copy 2140. I copy not to LEC at 2140. Five 37, copy, check the 175 Charles Avenue on the DOC at 2140.
Squad 532.
Okay, fortunately, this accident, there appears to be minor injuries. The driver of the car that struck a car that had just parked and knocked that car into that pickup truck you see there. The driver of the striking car doesn't speak English, appears to have minor injuries, but fortunately, there's someone who's able to translate for the medics and for the St. Paul officers who is here on scene.
That big tall guy there is Chris Parsons. I don't know if he's still the president. It's fitting we'd run into him because Dick Leitner, the former president of the union, passed away. But the big tall guy there is Chris Parsons, and I know a lot of you want to know how tall that guy is. So when we leave here, we're going to ask him, okay? We're going to ask him, Chris Parsons, the firefighter president. Hey, Chris! you know, we're on live right now, so, you know, careful what you say, but
Sure.
all our viewers want to know how tall you are.
I'm 6'7".
6'7". Is he the
Yeah.
tallest one that we got at the fire department?
No. No. Baby Huey is 6'8". Zollander.
Baby Huey, 6'8"?
Yeah.
How long's he been on?
Zollander. Like 15 years.
15 years? All right. Well, start growing.
Yeah,
Eat your vegetables.
I'm shrinking it.
Great to see you again.
Yeah, you
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Probably not a bad idea.
All right, so this is the thing about our patrol. We have the luxury of turning over cases to other arriving squads, right?
Yes.
Totally spoiled. Inspector Chanu, how's it going?
Good.
Good. Nice to see you.
Good to see you guys.
So we're gonna run over to the foundry, but just if you see anything, let us know.
Right on.
And we'll talk more about the Halloween extravaganza. Inspector Chanu is in charge of our haunted highway, right? Haunted, not so scary haunted highway for Halloween day, from noon to 5 in the daytime. And we'll get together a little bit. And you can talk a little more about it. All right, buddy. Thank you. Haunted highway. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but there was one gentleman that was very upset about the response time. And something obviously went wrong there. We're not sure what it was. But two things happened. There was several shooting incidents. According to the officer, there was almost an officer-involved shooting, right? We don't know the details over on the west side.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a close call.
It's possible the first call came in for the accident, but no report of injuries, which then it would stay in the queue for a long time. But the unusual thing is, if there was a report of injuries, they would send the fire department, even if they didn't send the police.
Right.
They'd look for a squad to come from.
Sorry.
Sorry, no problem. They look for a squad to come from another team. A lot of people out at the foundry tonight. I don't know if I got a box of Twinkies in the back or not. I got about 5 of them shipped to my office, waiting for. I didn't grab them yet when we left.
Well, we have somebody who has some waiting for us a little bit later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody's inside. How's it going?
How's it going tonight?
Well, I would say there's one person in every car out here. Every other one, anyhow.
Watch that guy.
Huh? Yeah, he was roaming through the lot. You think he was breaking in?
No,
I saw that too. You think he came from a car or through the alley?
Sure.
There's an alley back there. Got a suspicious party wandering.
162 EOG.
Oh, he could just be smoking a little doobie too.
That could be.
Well, he's getting in that car.
162.
He probably was buying a little doobie, don't you think?
That could well be.
Not unusual. What are you on over there?
I'll be on
I'll tell you
1.
what. Yeah. Coming our way or what?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
We got your message.
Perfect. How are you?
Good. What's going on? And by the way, just so you know, you're on, hang on. You're on live right now, so if you don't want to say too much, but whatever. Anyhow,
Yeah, no,
it sounded like you wanted some trips here, huh?
Yeah, we there was a balloon releasing ceremony earlier.
Oh, there was for who passed?
I don't even know the name.
Okay.
And but just a younger crowd pounding the Hennessy.
Oh, they are.
And so we got rid of most of them.
Sure you
But
did.
then they were out here in the parking lot and hanging out. And,
Sorry it took so long. There was several shootings over on the west side.
yeah, it's crazy.
So now you got your regulars coming in now, or what?
Regulars, yeah, and we close off the parking lot here just to try and keep people from hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, Chuck Groutman, I've been working a lot with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chuck's a
good.
great dude,
Yeah, he is.
and so he's giving me some pointers on how we can control parking lot activity, and it's pretty mellow right now though. So it was crazy about a half hour ago, but
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
so
one guy kind of skedaddled out of the lot when we got here.
Yeah,
oh yeah, that'll happen.
there's some stuff in the lot.
But So,
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll be in and out all night. Okay, you get
offline.
okay. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey,
Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I got you guys out this side if you want to go out that side.
Nah, we're okay.
All right.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Yeah, thank you. After you, ladies. Not everybody's wearing masks today. All right. Anyhow, back to that issue of dispatching. I mean, it's my guess is there were several calls. Remember when they got dispatched, they said there's several calls. So
Right.
the call that first got coded probably was no mention of injuries, and somewhere that was added to the thing and didn't get dispatched till later. All right. So what was going on over there on Sapornik? No, we're eastbound on Maryland from Jackson. Time is up.
Excuse me. It's 10 to 10. I think we got that something starting up over on Dale at, is it on Dale or on Como at 10 o'clock?
The Booyah?
Booyah.
Yeah, we'll get over there, but we gotta wait until they hear shots fired 604 East Hyacinth. Not too far from
I'm going to
there.
put this on 3.
176
Okay.
traffic.
And
Turn for eastbound break on the shots fired. 604 Hyacinth Avenue. One caller reporting 4 shots. Occurred in front of the address and nothing was seen. 306 copy as well.
604 Hyacinth.
Edgerton and Payne, I think.
Yep.
By now the bad guy's car has left, so we're going to start scanning plates, and anybody that's driving a little more aggressively than normal kind of draws our attention. Most shooters are so nervous and intense when they leave their cars, always have 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit.
Can't help themselves.
So those two look at a reasonable speed.
139 last screaming coming from here.
Even more likely is they went south on Payne or
Copy.
Edgerton.
Screaming coming from the address.
We'll see if we got to go check out. See
Yes,
if
that
there's,
car comes screaming up here and pull off real fast.
see if there's
Is that
I don't know.
on, is that
I
on
don't
our
know if
call?
that's ours or Sapornik's.
That's channel 3, so that would,
Just I'll be sending that.
Any updates we can get would be great.
Copy.
17644.
Code 4 2152.
So if you get your flashlight there, Pat, just in case there's nothing going on.
yeah.
You have silver spots coming, please.
I think that's the Sapornik
Copy.
call.
Need additional spots to start. Dispatch calling 10-3.
604, right?
Copy. 46 clear one around.
No, there's definitely some tire marks in front. You see that? I don't know. We're probably going to head down to Sapornik, but see those burnouts?
139. Have a young boy, probably about 5, 6 years old. I don't see him bleeding. Might just have a little bump on the head. But more hysteria than anything here.
Where'd that car come from?
Looks like right.
Copy. Juvenile with a bump on the head. Still 103.
Sitting right there?
Yeah, or maybe out of that drive.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
We're code 4 from there. Copy. Bring him in. Okay, 60 slow. Anybody else?
Been on this block a few times.
Approaching squad to support a crew slow. 253.
That's the alley that car came through when we were
Yeah.
chasing him the other night.
Okay, 6 foot. TV, juvenile male. About 5 years old. Conscious breathing.
2153.
Unusual if they walk much further than that. You guys always park a block away or what? I said, do you always park a block away? Is it? Well, how far is your house? Okay, we had some shots fired here about 5 minutes ago. Very good. Have a good day. Thank you. That's a form of respect too, really, right?
Huh.
Bro or sir, either one's close enough.
That works.
We'll handle anything. We'll handle anything. Yeah, this is the alley. Happens to be the alley that we were chasing that white Impala the other night. And then,
386, can you go again?
if you watch that chase video,
Anybody else that's still coming here, you can cancel them.
when we took our left
Copy.
here,
Approaching squad and supporting can clear.
that was when
And dispatch clear.
the St. Paul squads got called off and they kind of parted ways.
Yeah.
And then Sergeant Mark Suki from the Sheriff's Office picked it up on Edgerton and followed it to its conclusion at Edgerton and Stockdale. I suppose we should at least look for rounds, huh?
Yeah.
Let's just do that right here. Any casings?
Need a squad to break. 874 East 5th Street, assisting medics for a 17-year-old male, threatening people inside the house and throwing items around. He is bipolar and off his meds. Need a squad to break for the medical. 362, we can break. Copy, thank you. 20.
Nothing? Let's just check that out. Maybe we read that. You know, that's the other thing is, well, that's the address we got. 604 East Hyacinth. Party there says he didn't call, but there's a short chunk up Hyacinth. I don't think it's the 600 block over there on the other side by Dale. I don't think that would be west.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And that track is actually water, not
Okay.
not any burning tire marks. The guy at 604 didn't report it, huh?
Nope.
That's weird. Well,
1000 Edgerton. Male is in the building knocking on people's doors asking for the security number.
Hyacinth first, just to see,
Yeah.
see if we got the wrong address. So we're eastbound on Hyacinth from Edgerton. We're in the 600 block of Hyacinth. Nobody heard anything. Then we talked to a couple residents. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. One lady said they had their TV around. This car on the left here just parked shortly after. What time is it here?
3 and 6.
Just before 10.
About 3 and 6. Changes to an AMA. Market assisted.
Your incident has been updated.
Nice thing about Friday nights is you don't have to give up watching any football.
True that.
You know? We got football Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, college on Saturday.
Are you on 2 on the other one?
Let me see here. I am.
Okay, I'm on 1. I'm on 1.
We know what kind of hat he does. Well, I just got to drive through here. Just my old memories for those of you that used to play hockey here at Phelan Gustafson Arena. Coached here for many years. My daughter, who's in town, played here. Phelan Gustafson Arena.
3 and 6, you can send me the shots fired.
Moose Younghands, who's
What is what is it?
my personal hero.
389.
Coaching Johnson hockey here
What
for
is it?
ages after Lou Catronio and Rube Gustafson. Retired.
Oh, is he Joe's dad?
No, but a relative,
Oh, okay.
family members.
Bravo
Of
396.
course,
Bravo 396.
Joe's brother did play professional hockey
I took that deal again one
For,
there, just another, you know.
for North Stars.
Right.
Youngins.
Sure did.
360, I'll hit.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
360, yeah, 360.
I don't know. What do you think, Kelsey, if you can log in? How many days do you think you walked in those doors? And
for medic.
I think I've told this story. I'm going to tell it again. You know, I didn't anticipate having my daughter play hockey, but her brother Kyle was 2 years younger than her. But she was born in October, and actually she's down here because her birthday was yesterday. They were celebrating her birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Kyle was born in May, and so as the fate would have it, well, she was here with me watching Kyle play hockey for Mites, the B Mites, and she was sitting in the stands, and she looked at me and she said, "Dad, I'm tired of watching Kyle play hockey. I want to play hockey myself." And
That's
I said,
awesome.
"Okay, well,
Bravo 088, have a good night.
that's awesome." So we ended up signing her up for hockey, and as fate would have it, because she was born after July 1st, she can play on her brother's team. So she ended up, which if you're a hockey parent, you know the less teams, the better. So she ended up playing on Kyle's team, and she ended up being one of the fastest players on the team. Because, you know, girls grow sooner, the legs grow longer. She just couldn't stop. So I taught her at a young age, Kelsey, just skate hard and run into something. And she obviously learned how to stop, but in the meantime, she learned how to skate hard, and she also learned how to run into things. And she went on there to go high school, college, and she played Division I hockey at the University of North Dakota.
727.
And they always said she knew how to run into things.
I'd imagine that's a pretty important thing.
Yeah. Well, they say there's
In
no
hockey.
checking in women's hockey, but the reality is there
389, I'll be there.
definitely is. we spent a lot of years in that arena.
And do we have any other colors on?
Negative, just our original bill.
Sense.
Does that mean something to you?
Trying to make sense of it.
So we're southbound on Arcade at Maryland. Got the competing Walgreens and CVS on opposite sides here at the corner of Maryland and Payne. We're definitely going to get over to the start of the Vulcan Booyah. We got to wait for them to get some more spices in there. There's a 911 hang-up call over there on Hudson Road. Could probably slowly go over there, huh?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Bravo 242 on EOT.
Bravo 242.
We don't have the details of what happened over there on the west side right before we got to work, but it sounded relatively serious.
Squad 389.
Copy. Chris,
389.
I talked with another lady. She said that she possibly heard the shot just south of Heisen.
Copy. 1 heard shots south of Hyacinth.
And in between Payne and Edgerton as well.
Received.
I understand the mayor of Mounds View is watching us right now.
Oh, hey, Mayor. Get out there. There's not much going on in your city right now. That's a good thing, right?
That's definitely a good thing.
You must be doing a good job.
I like Mounds View.
Yeah. Hey, the one thing, Mayor, I was up there. I'm a big movie buff, and my son was at football. I was trying to sneak over and get a movie in at the Windsong Theater there, and it was closed. And the Whitebird Township's open, AMC's opening, so I don't know when the Windsong is going to open up, but anything you can do to get the movies back up in Mounds View would be great.
I understand that at this point in time, AMC theaters will rent out an entire theater to you for a showing for $99.
No way.
Yeah.
Pick your movie?
I think it has to be one that they're currently showing, but
no one ever found the jumper, right, Pat?
not that I'm aware of.
No, we never heard. We checked Cleveland, Fairview, Pryor.
There appeared to be no sign of the possible jumper.
514. 2207.
I got to tell you, who's the officer that helped us on Rice Street there?
Oh,
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. The one-liners that are going to have to go in the book at some point. When we were at that serious domestic on 7th,
Yes.
and she got there first, and we had the woman out of the apartment that we were talking to, and the guy was in the apartment screaming, and I was explaining the call to her, and she could hear the screaming, She said, is Pat in there alone? I said, no. I said, we haven't gone into the apartment yet. But the guy was a madman tearing that place apart.
Yeah, not only was he screaming, I think he threw everything in that place off the walls.
But the look on her face when I'm telling her what's happening, and she says, is Pat in there alone?
Yeah, we'll have to start making a list of one-liners.
Hey, by the way, thank you to the person that came up with the bingo idea. I mean, it's so darn cute. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, that
so
was
darn
funny.
Cute. People are adding sayings, and I don't know how that would actually work, but that's one of the cutest ideas I've seen.
Live on Patrol bingo.
With different crazy sayings that Pat's always coming up with.
Put it on me. I'll take it.
Love the police.
LTP.
All right, so we're southbound on Forest at 3rd Street. Got a stop sign here. We're going to continue down to Old Hudson. See if the 911 hang-ups in the area of. Could be anywhere in that area. But they did say they heard arguing in the background.
Bravo 396.
Wouldn't be unusual.
Bravo 396. Does the comp want to be
To be
seen?
down the block there from the sports bar.
Right.
Remember, this is a test. How many house numbers in a half a mile? Half a mile in the city of St. Paul, Ramsey County. 240 numbers.
Not in the call. I'm going to give him a call back now.
1 mile has 480 numbers.
Oh, thank you.
1.5 mile, 240. All odd addresses are on the west side of the street. Even addresses are on the east side. Or odd are on the north. Even on the south. Most long blocks have 60 numbers between them.
The short blocks have 30.
So, I think we're in the vicinity of that 911 hang-up. We definitely are. Between here and the corner. So we'll just make our presence known in case somebody needs help.
Bravo 396. Go ahead. Our conference is actually going to be in 1301.
The problem with, I don't know if you remember the Jim Sackett killing, but he was responding to a 911 call too.
Yes, he was.
Shot from across the street.
Call of a woman having a baby.
There you have it.
161, code 4. Code 4 on the alarm at 2210.
You just never know in today's world if all it takes is one or two crazy people. Haunted tours. Oh, they got haunted tours here at the Mounds View Theater. Hey guys, how's it going? Beautiful night, little crisp.
Let's go to break. 1266 Hazelwood Street, assisting medics for a 28-year-old male who stated he was bleeding from the face, but also seemed confused and refused to answer questions.
How's it going tonight? Good. At least it ain't raining or snowing, huh?
32 copy.
You think so? We had enough for October, right? That's
362.
Well, stay warm, you guys.
Service device with 375 and cancel both spots with an AMA. 32 and 275. 32 copy. Thanks.
Were we working together when the owner came out here and talked to us?
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of nice. And his sidekick, right? That wanted us to enforce the Constitution. Yeah. The sidekick. There's a lot. I run into more and more of those people that want the sheriff to enforce the Constitution. I don't know if it's a symptom of the mask debate or what, but I mean, there's historically been that movement.
Yeah, that sovereign movement.
Sovereign movement, but it seems like we run into more and more lately. So we're down here by the Mounds Park Sports Bar. We had a 911 hang up with some arguing in the background. Obviously, the 911 cell calls can be pinned down in an area, sometimes really close, sometimes not. So there's about a block here, any range it could be in.
Right.
It's not like we could
175,
actually...
copy, took the DOC 280 Arundel Street. Caller can hear a female upstairs crying, possibly from getting assaulted. Can hear a male screaming at the female in squad 176. Can you back?
What is it? It's 30 degrees out here tonight. We got our coats on.
Yes, we do. You know, Bob and I were talking right when we started tonight. We both spent most of our St. Paul PD careers on the night shift. And it seems like we're now more awake at night than we are in the daytime.
I hate to admit it.
I think it's a combination of getting acclimated and the gloomy weather. I am sleeping a lot in the daytime.
Yeah. Well, there's no doubt. It's when you do 2 nights in a row, especially, it sends your system back there.
Absolutely.
They say muscle has a lot of memory. Well, actually, Olaf says water has memory. And the reason I know that is I've watched Frozen 1, Frozen 2, and Olaf's Summer Adventure now. All my grandkids, that's their favorite shows. And remember, water has memory.
Water has memory.
But muscle has memory too. So if you're used to being up at nights, it comes back.
Yes, it does.
Which brings up another issue. Of course, we're drinking Mountain Dews right now as we drive around. I just want to warn the viewers that the other day when we were at Speedway over there at Lex in front, and I went in to get a cheese dog and settled for a regular dog, that when I grab my Mountain Dew, I always look above the M there for the little diet symbol, okay? Usually if it's diet, it's up above there. Are you with me, Pat?
Yes.
Because nobody likes Diet Mountain Dew. I mean, you drink it as an alternative just to get rid of the sugar, but nobody really likes it. But what they've done now is they've removed that little diet sign up there in the Mountain Dew, and they've added...
175, update. Call believes the sounds of the argument are coming from above apartment 207, possibly unit 307.
They've added below there in the lower right, 0 sugar.
Yeah, that's sneaky.
So you don't see the diet thing, but you're not looking for the 0 sugar. And
839.
You really don't want a 0 sugar Mountain Dew, right?
I don't.
Maybe a 0 sugar diet Coke.
Now, I understand some people have to for health reasons, but not my first choice.
Just put it up on top so I can see it when I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they went and threw a curveball at you.
Felt I had to warn people. We'll run up to that Hazelwood call, huh?
Sure.
Not because we need to go to that call on the confused party, but 1266 Hazelwood, that entire block there is always busy.
But I was actually very relieved to hear that I'm not the only one who's getting tired in the daytime.
Yeah. Well, we know it's got nothing to do with our age. Somebody sent a quote for the day in, and I'm going to read it here in a minute at the stop sign up here. It just, it's appropriate for our business too, because
362, we're code 4 for medics. We're going to be 1266 Hazelwood.
squad's at 1266. So, the point in our business, we run into a lot of people that have made mistakes or their lives have taken a wrong course. It's, you know, we're not looking for them, but that's just the way the job is. But everybody, all of us make mistakes, and we got to move forward. And you know, there's 25,000 people a year that are brought into our jail, you know, that have made mistakes. So just remember this quote from C.S. Lewis: "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending."
I like that.
Change the ending.
I like that
too. Thoughtful quote. I had one that came to my mind today. Do you have one at all?
Not at the moment.
No. I did take a short hour nap in the basement while the girls were doing crafts. And when I got up, I thought to myself about going to work. I said, you know, I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I think that's Toby Keith, right?
I think you're right.
Toby Keith.
Well put.
Yeah, you worry a little bit as you get older. You worry about your ability to, you know, go toe-to-toe with some suspect that might, you know, want to do you harm. But we do have the benefit of a lot of training and a lot of experience and some additional tools / weapons that we're able to use. Mostly, I think we draw upon our experience in the past as to what it takes to disable a person. So that is a tactic in order to find compliance.
Anything that gets you through any situation without anybody getting hurt is the goal.
287, copy. Going to be checking the area 716 Delaware for vehicles circling the area.
Thank you for your quote.
Minutes revving the
about
engine. We have
can't change
no
the
vehicle
beginning, but you
description.
can
That's
change the
9221.
ending. So true for so many people, especially those that are suffering from drug addiction.
271.
271.
So the LEC was an adult male.
Copy 221.
Have you seen the movie Frozen?
Just bits and pieces of it, I'm sad to say. I've got to sit down and watch the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, there are several outstanding songs in the movie, of course, themes. But the most, you see that, what's that in front of us there?
It's a snowman.
It's a snowman.
A very...
well, it's melting.
Yeah.
But when we work next Friday, I want you to have the song memorized. Do you want to build a snowman? It's a very important song.
I have my assignment for the
Here's
week.
Do you want to build a snowman? I don't know if any of our other viewers are fans of the movie series, but
Squads 382 and 375.
let this guy turn here.
382.
Here we go.
375. 306 copy. 1119 Rainy Avenue. Fresh shots fired. We have 2 callers reporting 7 to 8 shots heard from the south of Minnehaha. Within the last minute.
We were just there.
Yeah, we were.
382.
Clear, right?
Well, let's go this way in case they head out toward Wayport.
375 row.
Sounds good.
306 copy. 2220.
All right, southbound on Wiper Avenue from Maryland. Shots fired down there on Rainy, 1119 Rainy. 8 shots fired.
Well, I'm going to read into this and think possibly the caller also saw this car. It says they possibly heard a Corvette go by super fast. So I'm going to assume they saw it also.
I gotta say, that'll be the first in my career or drive by with a Corvette.
I'm telling you.
Unless it's a rental. But we'll be looking for a vet. Oh, it's not a Corvette. It's VEH instead of VET.
Ah, okay.
Well, it's hard to get good help.
So I guess we'll just be looking for a fast vehicle.
Well, last chance to keep your friends awake and share this feed. On your Facebook. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think Minnehaha.
Third.
Apparently the same caller heard a group of people arguing and yelling on the corner of Rainey and Frank earlier tonight. Which could or could not be related.
I think our camera's a little better at bouncing. We tightened all 4 of the joints on it. It seems to have helped a little bit, but we'll keep working on a new technology. But trust me, these streets aren't that good. Right?
No, they're not. I can tell the picture's a lot steadier
Can you?
than last week.
So we're westbound on Minnehaha. Relatively quiet. Got a call up in the suburbs that people shooting paintballs up there off of Snail Lake. Tour here real quick through the holiday. We could use some air too, but I'm gonna ask them if that's working. We'll come back. Is it working? Oh, good. We'll come back and get some later.
Thanks.
We're a little short too. Thank you. Sit in that parking lot just for a minute and answer a few questions.
Sounds good.
We gotta do a little better job of answering our questions. Apologize for that.
Echo Papa Victor 204, Chloe, please.
So, just a couple questions I wanted to answer. Somebody asked about the 40 officers that'll be lost through attrition.
Here's what to break with an East Bus copy. 1427 Hazel Street for an in-progress burglary. The caller received a phone call from a neighbor. Stated people were at the address attempting to break in. There is a vehicle parked behind, either a van or an SUV.
You know, we just came from up there.
We sure did.
Should we go?
Why not?
That's actually right
There's
up.
quite a concern for the burglary.
Right
One
back.
roll.
All right,
That way.
so that guy right there is following us.
Need an additional spot to start 1257 Wilson Avenue for an in-progress welfare check. There's a 10-year-old alone on the street. For the caller, this juvenile is autistic. It's a black female wearing a pink shirt.
We better go there. Huh?
Yeah.
1257 Wilson.
Squad back.
389, you can send me that.
389.
We got to get back to Johnson Parkway, right?
Yes.
Then south. A little autistic.
Or,
I think Parkway goes through? I think it does, doesn't it?
yeah, I think so. I think Wilson might be blocked off by those barricades off of Johnson.
Yeah. We can get through here down to 3rd, I think, though.
Okay, this is assisted.
Harding High School, Harding Ice Arena.
Copy.
This is where Dino Guerin graduated from. Tim Jones. That's where Tim Jones, who passed away, was murdered. I think we're going this way still, right?
Yep.
Pretty-
Squad 361.
What are we at here?
Great
1300?
Be advised, our pump and his brother are
1463.
in Ramsey address. They'll be arriving in a black Chevy Silverado and a black Ford F-150.
You remember when we went to that domestic the other night?
22.
Yes.
So if we go down here, we might not be able to get in, right?
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Georgia.
You put 226 on an avenue for details.
Came in the back way here, right?
Copy 22.
Yes.
We're on Conway, east of Etna, or west of Etna.
Bravo
1329.
396. Bravo 396. Clear GOA was 512, and I will take a PPV at 1560 Maryland Avenue East. Go for. Bravo 396.
1300, so it's 1257. Is that the right address code?
Correct.
It is?
$12.89. We're just about
Lights up
there.
here. Supposed to be an autistic child walking around.
59, 57.
I see lights over here on this car. I'm going to see if they know anything. There we go. Hi! How's it going? Where's your home at? Is this your family member, sir?
No, thank you so much
Yeah.
for being here.
Where does she live at?
I don't know. She
Okay.
she just stopped here.
Squad
I stopped
2012
my car.
Hi,
so
what's
I
your
don't know.
first name? What's your? Thank you for calling, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for
Oh,
calling.
I was so
Did
scared.
she just show up at your door here or what?
Disregard 2230.
She just came over. I just right over here.
Right.
This is my house, and she
Yeah.
just stopped behind. In
What's
front
your
of my
name?
car.
What's your name, miss? Oops.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Bob. This is Pat. You know where your
Yeah,
house
it's over
is?
in
It's
the
kind of
back.
cold out here, right?
Copy in the back of the address. The front with all the colors.
You want to go home or not? Huh?
362 copy. Out with the colors.
Where's the home at? You know, can you point me to the house?
286.
1286 or 286? 12?
286.
286. That might be over here. Check the Google. See if 286. I'm gonna get out of the car, okay? I'm gonna get out of my car. Let me back up. Let's see if we can find your house. 286. Are you warm enough? You look cold. Let me get you something warmer to put on.
539, copy your note to the DOC. 10 West Exchange for a female party that has been trespassed. She's been aggressive with security in the past. So should also be with a male located at the main entrance at 2235.
Hold those. Yeah, but more importantly, here, let's get this on you, okay?
That's your check.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give it to you for tonight because you're too cold. Here, just put it on as soon as it gets warm.
There's one that can start at 2012's traffic stop at Sims and Arcade. He's code 4 for now, but requesting a squad.
Put that on, get a little warmer, okay?
360, I can have that way. 360.
This young lady did not even have a coat on, so Bob is giving her his coat to wear while we try and find where she lives.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna zip that up for you.
My house is down there.
Okay, we should find it because it's too cold to be out here. Whew, I don't know how you handle this cold weather. How's that feel? Pull that up.
Put the hood on.
There's no hood on it though.
That's 389. I'm not too far away from 2012. I'll go over there.
Oh, I'm not feeling. I know how cold they are.
Copy, 360, you can clear.
I know how cold they are.
60, just keep me in. Okay. Proceed.
So your house is where?
Down
How far are we talking?
here. Not that far. It's right by the other house. But by the other house is my house.
Do you want this frosting or should I throw it away? Is it empty?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, empty. Throw that away.
On the outside squad, we're facing
How
west.
about the other one? Is that full?
Copy, facing west on 2013.
What's your first name? You sure you know what the camp? What's your first name? You're not sure your name?
My first name is Naya.
Nyla? Oh, well that's a real beautiful name. Nyla. Love that. Nyla, do you want to stop them and help you? Here, I'm going to put it in your pocket. Right there, okay? Let me make sure I didn't leave anything into these pockets. Hang on a second, I'm just going to check the pocket. Oh, you don't like it? Oh, here, give me that. Oh, it's probably old, huh? You throw it up? You don't need that. You like the frosting or what? Yeah, that's not good.
I wonder.
You wipe my hands off
Can I what, hon?
like this.
Yeah, I gotta get the towel for you right now.
I wonder if it's maybe apartment 286.
I don't know. I'm assuming the St. Paul car is on the way, right? Has it been dispatched?
I haven't heard yet.
Here you go.
Hi. How are you? Good.
Now we're gonna wipe off and pull this up. Put your hands in. Oh
house or an apartment? What color is it?
It's white.
It's white? Is it close to you?
What is the address of
It's above that. Way above that.
Can I get in the car?
Come on over here. Come on over here, Nyla. Come on over here. Hang on a second, Nyla. Hey, Nyla. Back here, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the squad car. Perfect. Now let's come over here, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, Grandma lives here 1256.
Okay, good. Thank you. He's gonna 286 or something. 1286. Okay. We went her up and gave her a coat. Thanks a lot. We're good. That's Lightning Kid. He knows her, man.
389, we have one in custody.
One of the 20.
All right. Well, fortunately, this young officer, Craig Light, is one of the smarter young cops. He's familiar with her from the past, from working the district.
It's a nice thing about.
He just showed up here and he says, "Oh, I know her grandma. Gonna take
great.
care of her." So. Pretty sure I didn't have anything in that pocket. Well, a little pullover can always be replaced, but she was cold.
Have a good night. 2242.
Nyla, it's too cold out here. You gotta go back, buddy. What else could we give her to lure her into the squad car? We should have had the damn Twinkies with us.
No kidding.
Let me see what I got back there. She's hesitant to get in the car. I can't believe she can't feel how cold it is. She has shorts on here.
I know, it's crazy. Oh,
What do you got?
it's a honey cough drop. That maybe.
Might work.
Well,
Hello, yeah, that's because you didn't give me no jacket.
well, Nyla isn't comfortable going with the.
Come over to this side, Lila. No,
Or no pump.
Can you go over to the other side, honey?
Like I'm freezing. We're back.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hop right in there, baby. Hop right in there.
I need help.
What do you need help with, honey?
386. 386.
What happened?
Report with 389. I can head towards that DOC. Copy. This way.
Better?
Yeah.
There we go. What's the matter?
312. I can go 386.
Okay, we're gonna try to keep going a little warmer, okay?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's turn that heat up, huh, Nyla?
Yeah.
Woo! That is cold.
My house is 286.
Well, this officer says you live in this building right here.
I don't.
You don't?
$12.76.
Yeah, did she say 276?
Yes.
Yeah. I think this
That's
is,
not my house.
well, maybe we're on the wrong side of it, huh?
Yeah.
Is that on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on this, the other side.
So you know.
Yeah. Greg, we're gonna go the other side. I think that's what she's saying. You're doing a fine job. That's Steve Lighten's son. Steve works for the sheriff's office, and Craig works for the St. Paul Police
It's
Department.
this way, this other side.
Right over here, hon?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it getting warmer back there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You think it's on this side?
Yeah.
Look over there. Put your light on there, Pat. Where do you come out when you come out?
I'm coming out the door.
There's no doors on this side, though. There's no doors on this side.
No, it's on that side.
Huh?
The door's over there.
Over here?
Yeah. Next one there.
This is where you live?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yes.
And your grandma's here, or who do you live with?
My grandma's here.
Grandma's here. All right. Well, this is 1300, though, I think, right?
No, this is my son.
This is what?
This is my son.
Hang on a second.
How old are you, Nyla?
What?
You're 11. Wow.
I don't know if you can check channel, see if anyone's got an address.
I thought you were probably 12.
Check channel 3 first, but behind it.
Yeah, let's stay warm, honey.
Check its first spot with the Negative response 360, we'll try other channels. Thanks. 300, where's he at? I can bring one out.
Hello, this is
They're
Pat.
out at Sims at Arcade on a traffic stop.
Yeah.
Copy. Clear, clear.
Okay, I'll let him know.
386.
Thank you, sir.
386. Can you check with the comp and find out where we're supposed to enter? Yep. $360, you can cancel that. We figured it out.
255 EOT.
Copy.
25, how can I edit 2250?
Be with you guys in a minute.
This ain't it. You want to go keep an eye on her? She's
Yeah.
going to. I don't think this is it. They don't know her. But I think you're right about that one. Hey, Pat. I think she's got a phone on her. Because. Hey, Greg. Everett came up with a number here.
386, your comp states she can see you. She's going to flag you down. Yep. Over there. 2251.
Neighbors that are in the yard playing basketball being loud at 2251.
Squad 329. 329. 1074 York Avenue for a 911 hang up. It's been 28 meters. TT could hear a baby crying in the background. Be advised we have received multiple 911 hang ups from this phone within the last week. Copy. 2255.
Still sitting in the same spot.
Serious 16 on the count. Buzz us out. Copy.
Squad 389.
389.
I'll be transferring adult male to the LAC with 2012.
2256.
Money left. I don't know. There's a sheriff. That's an unmarked sheriff right there.
Squad 386.
Yeah, that was, there was a girl and then an older gentleman who came in. She's like,
386.
go ahead.
Com says it might take her a minute, but she's gonna buzz you out.
Yeah, we got we're just waiting. We're getting the rest of this stuff.
Copy.
Roger, 89, arriving at the LOC.
2001.
Thank you. See you. All right.
Oh, okay.
So we're back. That was, we found her grandma. We offered her a ride, but she lives at the building right next door. So we are, she's getting in there. She didn't want to get yelled at or spanked by grandma, but grandma assured us that wasn't going to happen, although grandma wasn't very happy. We did tell grandma she's going to have to get a lock on that door. She has an alarm that dings, but she apparently slept through it. Oh, there they are. You going to the side door? Okay, yeah, we probably could have drove you guys, but you're almost there now. Sad set of facts. Right, Patrick?
Yes, indeed.
This is where we're at for that other Oh, for crying out loud. Do you think maybe she lives in this building? Do you remember? Because we were...
Yeah.
It was 208.
It sure was.
Oh my goodness gracious. I think that could have been the same. We never got into that apartment though, right?
No, we never did.
Or was it 308? Maybe it was 308. Yeah, the problem was at 308, but the caller was from 208. Hopefully this isn't their building. Hopefully it's the other one. That's the thing. Most of the dots end up tying together in this job. It's rare when we have something, an anomaly. And I want to thank Heather in our Emmerich unit for coming up with that address. Basically what she did is she
Borders are down the Silver Charger.
searched
It's in the
through,
area near the boat launch, almost to our car there.
searched through the databases of previous calls at 1276. Searched Nyla's name, found her, and she was able to figure out who the grandma was. So
Nice.
great work,
Great.
Heather.
Assistant with 312.
Well, this is...
Fletcher.
I don't know if you saw that. That's kind of good news.
I think they caught him, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If I knew they had to walk all the way around the building, we should have had somebody give them a ride. Maybe they got into there. You see his spot is still over there. We're going to leave it in Officer Leiden's hands for now. They're walking back toward the door and about to get in there. What do you think, Pat?
Glad we got that worked out.
Too warm, it's a little cold out there. Yeah, I mean, we are always hesitant to have people ride in our cars just because of COVID. But in this particular case, it becomes life safety. You know, we just worry about that after the fact. We do have foggers that can disinfect our seats in case someone is contaminated. But I mean, it's cold out here, 29 degrees, walking around with a t-shirt and a pair of skimpy shorts.
Yeah, that's not good.
I was tempted to give her a mask to wear, but you never know what the reaction's going to be of a person.
Right. Trying to get caught up here on some messages. Excuse me for a
This is the
second.
bottle she drank from, so make sure we don't get confused. Well, we'll head over to the Booyah, huh?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, Project Lifesaver. The sheriff's office actually has used them here. We do distribute those in suburban Ramsey County. Right now we're in the city, but that's a great idea. Little transmitter to keep track of autistic people when they walk away. Little bracelet. And no, it's a great organization. We've been working with them for 15 years, I would say, ever since the beginning. Thank you for all your work. friend Bob Fox says we should try putting nitrogen into our tires. See how that works. I thought you used that to put a little juice in your car. That little sports car you got, Bob Fox.
Yeah, I've heard about that in tires. I'm not sure if you can do it with aluminum rims or not.
389 to 323, can you go to 4, please?
I don't know, but I know this. If for some reason,
4.
well, I don't actually know how flammable nitrogen is. Maybe it's not flammable. Hydrogen is nitrogen. Have you ever heard of the Hindenburg? Of course, most blimps now are made with helium, which is close chemically to hydrogen, but
What's that plate? Echo Juliet 526.
oh no, he's got their lights on. Of course, but the Hindenburg originally had hydrogen in it. Of course, came to a fiery death.
What's 326 and 314?
326.
314. 1272 Magnolia for a 911 hang up. The caller stated his son, named Kendall Norman, was on narcotics. CT had a poor connection and the line disconnected.
See, by the way, I know the more viewers we have, the more possibility for
Shooting off a BB gun for the past hour in their backyard.
inappropriate comments. And just so you know, number one, we're just asking you be respectful of other people. This isn't a time to make fun of people or to use inappropriate terminology. We're just not going to allow any remotely racist comments or belittling, etc. So this is an educational live stream to help people understand what we do, but we do show you incidences, but there's just no tolerance of making fun of people or commenting. So
Zero.
if you get blocked, if that's the reason, and we'll just continue to block people that are inappropriate. We don't mind if you criticize us. We'll take all the criticism. And believe me, there's been a few on there that about the way we do things or why we do them. We're fine with that. But don't be critical of other humans that we run in contact with.
It's completely unacceptable.
It's a beautiful moon out there, huh?
That is
It's like a
gorgeous.
gorgeous half moon.
Yep. Crystal clear out tonight.
$350 people sleeping outside tonight. Hundreds others have a bed indoors for tonight, but tomorrow they'll be out on the streets. Not sure when the Bethesda will open, sometime in December. Just be thankful for the lives you have if you're not sleeping on the street.
Indeed.
Roll your window down and see if your buddy gonna yell at you.
Oh, yeah. I have someone who most nights shouts out the window. The Kellogg Square Apartments. Shouts my name. We don't know who he is, but...
Oh, you can hear him
Yep,
already.
there he is. Hey, what's up? Yes, sir.
think so. It's probably did someone call. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, we got a FaceTime message that killed it. That's what it was. Sorry about that. I don't know if it let us know if Chloe let us know if it continued or it started a new one. I think it was because we had a call on the phone.
Looks like it just continued.
I don't think it's the heat. We ended up getting
Yeah.
a call.
All right, sorry folks. The transmission got interrupted. We're back up again.
I think it's all good, right? It's remarkably quiet downtown for right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Bravo 835 EOP. Bravo 835 Algonator 2320.
Yeah, we haven't heard any reports of racers yet tonight, but I know the racers are monitoring our live feed because we were able to monitor some of their feeds as well. You know, gentlemen, our concern is that nobody gets killed. You know, I was there when that Camaro was doing the donuts in the parking lot at the farmer's market, and you know, there are hundreds of you watching. I saw the videos that you filmed when he was doing that, but ultimately someone's going to lose control and hurt someone. So that's our goal, to keep people from getting hurt. Turned out that there were a few cars stopped that night with guns. A few people were arrested, and we did tag a number of individuals. But obviously we're not. Sheriff Hutchinson and the Minneapolis Police Department are just not going to allow that to go unreined in. So there's a middle ground there. You want to hang out in the parking lots, follow each other, look at cars. If it's a car show, I think we're good, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but what is it? TCAT, do you know? Oh yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you think.
Yeah.
Information was on Alfredo County.
Well, my friends with the Twin Cities.
770718 black male, 6 feet, 252 pounds. Party is wanted for domestic assault. Does have access to firearms. None were used today. Information was also sent to your screens at 2322.
So my friends with the Twin Cities apprehension team who search for bail jumpers are out and about tonight in St. Paul on the hunt for a fugitive. We may run into them at some point.
All right, you guys up at Aesop's, you promised us a Twinkie and a Mountain Dew if we came up there and helped put some spices in for the Vulcan Booyah. The Vulcan Booyah.
Nice.
So, I suppose we got to say Hail the Volk when we go up there, right? Hail the Volk.
Hail the Volk.
Then my friend Tommy Keller will get mad because he's part of the Royal Guard. It's so hard to choose between the Vulcans and the King and Queen. But
I come here on the scene, however, we did receive a cancellation. The sun left the area.
We copy.
For those that you are sort of... Hello. Okay. 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 Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Prowling cars. Okay. 145. Is that east? Okay. So, this is a call here on a suspicious party checking cars. Right here at 145 7th Street. I just want to verify it's east. East.
2 and 3.
So, it's probably...
2 and 3.
Yes, you're right.
23, 25.
I suppose it's in the parking lot here, huh?
36.
This is ridiculous.
You can clear this one, that's enough.
This has got to be... What are we at here?
Looking for it. 81.
Suspect fled
Yep.
eastbound in a black.
Gotta be the Ellery's lot then, huh?
Must be.
23, 7.
537.
You know where that is?
No.
Traffic 2325.
23, 7. 214 East 4th Street at the Union Depot. Caller advising there's a vehicle that's been parked for the past 20 minutes in a 15-minute parking spot. Described as a blue Ford Escape, Minnesota Charlie Hotel Bravo 565. Pray that arrived in the vehicle is described as a black male of 36 feet, heavy build, wearing a long sleeve shirt, run inside of the building.
It should be it.
Copy.
Should we just run in here?
Sure.
23, 26.
I don't know if we can run in or not. Definitely run out.
Okay, that's... The brewing is behind here, actually, on 9th Street. So they must have...
Gone out?
Yeah, headed through that back lot, maybe.
Got it. Make sure I don't hit the poles back there.
Did you get the description at all?
Not sure of the race. How are we looking over there in your way?
We're looking good.
I don't think that goes through, right? It's a dead end, right?
Yeah.
There was another call down at the depot on a suspicious car, but that plate was running. It was not stolen. Let's see if we can get more description.
65 GOA.
23, 27.
6 feet 10 wearing gray pants. That's probably not him.
No.
Well, could be. Could be.
Can you pull me out at 921 Birmingham?
Where's the whiskers? Did we pass it?
Must have. It's 125 East.
202.
Negative.
You have Bravo 168 signed on. Can you log them off, please?
Copy, 23,
Well,
28.
this is the only gentleman around. Looks like a homeless individual.
Oh, here it is. Here's Tin Whiskers.
How's it going, partner? How's it going? You okay? Where do you live at, sir? Okay, good. Yeah, go on in. Thank you. Making sure you're all right. God bless. Through this parking lot here and see what we can come up with.
Squad 111.
213.
Eliminating Cushing Circle, Unit 2.
Copy 29.
Click. They do a good pizza. Black Sheep. Real good.
Somebody sent us a text about keys. Maybe you can scroll through those while we're driving. I mean, rest assured we love keys.
1204 Energy Park Drive. Be advised it's possibly in relation to the suspicious at Burlington Apartments. 2331.
So we're northbound here on Robert Street, right over Interstate 94.
Well, we got an answer to our nitrogen gas in the tires question from a retired Ramsey County Public Works mechanic. The advantage is that the molecules are larger, so there's less leakage. But the big advantage is it maintains the same pressure regardless of temperature change.
Fascinating.
Yeah. All airline tires use nitrogen.
203.
I love when we learn something.
Yeah. So a plane that leaves Dallas and lands in Anchorage will have the exact same tire pressure in both places.
Looks like the address of your 911 hang-up has changed to the
Well, that would be a big benefit.
Apartments, although no number given. If you like, I can append it to 175 to call and keep you guys clear.
Big benefit. A larger molecule doesn't leak out of where the bead is there.
Oh yeah, regarding Keys. Bob and I have both had good breakfasts at Keys. And the caramel rolls are amazing.
Oh, that's my wife's favorite.
The caramel rolls?
Yeah, but I like the farmer's breakfast. Of course, I get more room in there than my wife for the big breakfast. Hey, we're going north on Rice Street, and I gotta say it's a little bit crazy, but before we go up Rice Street, for those of you that are new viewers from out of town, I just got to drive over to our Capitol. I should have came up the Capitol Mall. Just a beautiful shot at nighttime.
Yes, it is.
This is the capital city. St. Paul, a saintly city. St. Paul is about half of Ramsey County. We have several suburban areas north of the city. Our governor is Tim Walz. We have our Senate is majority Republican. Our House is majority Democrat. We got quite a diverse community here, both politically and socially, economically. But we still try to hang on to Minnesota nice here. Although I got to tell you, I was on the phone with somebody from Wisconsin Bank. I had a loan there on a jet ski before the jet ski crashed. But every time I call that West Wisconsin Bank, it's over in Menominee, Eau Claire, or Hudson.
Yeah.
Just the nicest people. And I said to the woman that I was talking to the other day, I said, geez, you guys are always nice. It's phenomenal. She said, well, we try to keep up with Minnesota nice. So,
well, that's how you keep customers and how you get new customers.
Yeah, just phenomenal customer service and kindness, you know, and that's what it's all about, just being kind to people. It doesn't cost you anything. But anyhow, for those of you that are out of state or new viewers or haven't been around, I'm just going to give you a quick view of our beautiful Minnesota Capitol. Something about that gorgeous building. Next time I'm going to talk about who the architect was. Because I knew, but I forget.
That is gorgeous.
Check that out. I mean, it's been remodeled in the last few years, so the gold horses there. It's just a beautiful, beautiful building. All right, we'll take a snapshot of that. We're going up now to up Rice Street. A squad on a proactive police visit right there at Wayzata and Rice Street there, Manitoba. Thank you for joining us from other countries and other states. We get a fair amount of people that say they're joining us. We appreciate it. Just your interest in our state and our city. Yeah, that's right. Cass Gilbert. I think it's Cass Gilbert, right?
Okay.
Architect. I think he designed a few of those types of structures.
Well, thank you for who sent that message.
We haven't got the update on what the shooting was over there on the west side earlier. I don't know, Heather, if you're listening and you're monitoring, if you can tell us what the end result of that one was, if there was a victim, suspect at large, or how that all worked out.
I know that they got the suspect pretty quickly.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Sounds like it was kind of a tense situation taking him into custody.
like we really haven't been too many places. Spent a lot of time over there on the east side. We were on the freeway for a while. Oh, we took that accident at Rice Street earlier, right?
Yeah. Glad that girl was not badly hurt.
She had to be sitting in the car waiting for the fire department for 45 minutes. We'll help get to the bottom of that. I'm sure there's some plausible explanation about how it didn't get coded as an accident with injury immediately.
Copy knocking on 214 and 2339.
We did advise the St. Paul officer.
361 traffic.
Six.
We're gonna run up Rice Street,
361 traffic.
over to Maryland and down to Aesop's for the Vulcan Booyah.
Hail Vulcan.
Hail the Vulcan. A lot of Ramsey County deputies have served on the Vulcan crew. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. John Maslowski, the most notable, still is a fixture in the Vulcan world, riding on one of those fire engines, bringing goodwill. His daughter, too, was a princess, I think, just recently.
Oh, really?
I forgot her name, but the funny part about that is when I first became sheriff back in 95, 96, she was born shortly thereafter. Now she's been a princess in the Winter Carnival.
Very cool.
Very cool.
It's like
his son is on the. His son, I gotta remember his son. His son's on the Royal Guard.
Ah.
The Royal Guard, that's right. He's one of the.
321, 312.
Let's go down there before we go up.
321.
We gotta check. Yeah, Jenna.
12.
Jenna Maslowski, that's her name.
Person is going to be a welfare check of a juvenile female. Are advising that a Facebook friend on live stream that he was sexually assaulting the 6-year-old.
Got some yelling in that truck?
Yeah.
Copy.
There's some people standing on the Manitoba there that I kind of want to
Yeah, let's take a look
check
at
out
them.
there.
Thank you for doing that. Copy. Can we check the area 145 East 7th Street?
John and I were both North St. Paul
Real
grads.
looking through vehicles left towards the Tin Whiskers at 2341.
But just an outstanding cop and deputy too. He's part of the original SIU and narcotics unit in sheriff's office, and worked on Asian gangs as well, and just really a very proactive investigator, which we really appreciated.
Yeah, he's amazing. Such a good guy.
Nice man. Oh, and he came back part-time to work for us on food delivery for the COVID team.
I apologize. Someone else is going to have to go with 321. I'm having some BWC issues. Can you put me out a team, please?
So here we are.
Copy, 314.
Sneaking up on Bournes. Not really our intent, but
314.
We can start towards the welfare check.
Copy.
2342. 329.
hi, ladies. You don't have to worry. Stay right where you're at. Don't worry about it. You're not in any trouble, okay? You're not in trouble. I'm gonna move out of the way. Yeah. No, do what you think is best. Use your best judgment.
Look, they're trying to get in.
Yeah, use your best judgment.
Come on, look.
Copy, 2343.
I try to use that line with my kids too. Use your best judgment.
Always good
How's it
advice.
going, bud?
Always good advice.
don't want people to panic when they see the police either, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we're gonna... Well, let's sneak over and see if we can stir some booyah. Can't stay too long, but we're gonna come over and stir a little Balkan booyah.
There you go.
Then we gotta come back tomorrow and eat some.
This is definitely good booyah eating weather.
Absolutely. What that booyah we had
Good for midnight, yo.
Marion or whatever that, where were we?
Farrington, was
Farrington. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was Vince and his wife.
That was awesome.
The additional for midnight EOT.
Well, the midnight cars are going EOT. EOT stands for
Any additional?
end of tour. End of tour. By the way, on our way over here to the Vulcan Booyah,
166.
probably one of the best booyahs ever was by the
167.
fire department. And we used to have contests between the police department and the fire department. You remember that over at O'Gara's?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. They had a booyah contest every year. And the fire departments was always much better than the police departments. Right? But the thing is, these fire guys, they get to sit around and cook in a fire station.
Right.
They know what they're doing. It's not like a policeman. We're on the road trying to. But the fire guys, they spend a portion of their time in the station where they get to learn how to cook.
Yes, they do.
So they have
And we constantly tease them about that in a good-natured way.
big advantage, though.
They get to cook and pet their Dalmatians.
Leitner, Dick Leitner, who passed away, the union president, his funeral was today over in Somerset, Wisconsin. Just an unbelievably wonderful person. He used to make his famous Leitner booyah at the Victorian.
525 HQ at property.
And they had a special spice packet, only known to a few of the family members. So, Dick, God bless you. We're sorry that we lost you, man. And to Judy and others, we're just very, very, very sad for your loss. So,
Very much so.
that was just a wonderful man, a wonderful family. So we're gonna go stir some booyah. We're gonna think about Dick's famous booyahs. Haven't been down to the Victorian for a while. That would be a good stop.
For the TC, a cop is claiming the subject posted or mentioned his address online. He's currently live on Facebook. Code 22%.
Who was that? What was that about? Did I miss that?
Yeah, I missed it too. I'm going to go to 1 on the main here.
1373.
Chloe, if you can send us the text of what that comment was about the live on Facebook.
I believe it was a Central District call.
I don't think we're revealing anything. There, but is there a 10-1 on what? Let me see here. All right.
321 on scene. 2248. 326, can I get our case number, please? 326, case number 227788.
Oh,
Thank you.
got it.
Yeah.
2248.
This is the call into Bright too. 2 shots fired.
Oh, there we go.
What? Oh,
Just came out the
Yeah.
door. They must be cooking inside.
you guys cooking inside or outside?
How you doing?
Where are we
Good.
cooking? Inside or
You
outside?
cooking inside?
We're cooking out back.
Out back? Well, we'll drive around back there. All right. All right. What do we? I'll be right there.
All
All right.
Pull your mirror in there for me. Are we good?
I think we're good.
Flunk. Yeah, we're gonna get in, but I don't know if we're gonna get back. That was a bad decision. Not as bad as going through that field. All right, we won't be gone long. We just got to get a little bit of buoy. Oh, there they are. I'm gonna turn around here a little bit. Got the buoy tent up. We're gonna see if they come. There we go. We got to get some of these Vulcans in the frame here, right? I don't know if Vulcans really wear masks. Oh, they got them on.
Let's go again.
111, can I get the case number, please?
Hey, you guys got
111 copy. Case number is 227794. Again, 227794.
Copy, thank you.
You're welcome. 2350.
Squad 300. 300. Got a request to call data. It's non-emergent. Copy. 2251.
Thanks, Tony. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, that was awesome. And I'll tell you what, it sure smells good. They got the spice in there already.
Oh, it smells good, so good.
I would like to just eat it, right now.
Yeah.
Really kind of them. We're probably going to need those Twinkies down at the foundry here in a little bit. And or other places.
Squad 113.
Let's give them a little siren on our way out, huh?
Go ahead.
How's it look
Bridge
over there?
100,
Good
copy
here.
an accident with injuries, Lex and Selby. Per the TC, there's a
Good?
patient with a leg
You're
pain
good.
following the accident.
We'll do it, copy.
Lex and Selby, accident with injuries.
100,
I'll head over there. We're not too far from that. Thank you guys for, Tony, thanks for those little treats for our people we run across.
Which squad was that?
124.
Smelled great there. The food at Aesop's table is outstanding also. Just outstanding. We've used their food for some of our Payday Friday gatherings. Pulled pork.
Yeah, they put out good food.
314. 314. 76th Street, I can check the area and advise. 314, Betty.
What are you thinking? Those cars coming out of there?
Yeah, they were
3 in a row.
Yeah.
Probably be a shooting there in a minute on Edmund. That's a little unusual to get those 3 cars. It's funny how you see stuff like that. You said that doesn't really fit.
Right.
What we got going here, that doesn't fit. So I don't know what's going on with the.
It's kind of slow, isn't it?
It might be the conflicting with the train.
287 EOT.
I don't think the train is still running.
287 EOT. 2255.
Well, oh, there we go. I'm not going to follow that one. We're going on to Victoria. Selby and Lexington's a kind of intersection that there's a lot of speed involved there on Lex. People do drive faster than really they should. And there's someone coming the other way on Selby, it can be a pretty good impact.
Yeah, I handled a lot of bad, I'm sure you did too, bad accidents at that intersection.
We don't, I mean, it sounds like it's a leg injury, but, you know, sometimes people go into shock or the leg injury might be more serious than, looks like the train is still running. That's probably one of the conflicts in that. Stop to pick people up. So we're westbound on University coming up on Lex. I haven't heard a squad check out there yet, so it doesn't sound like they're there. We're going to be stuck at this red light unless we go around it. That train, it looks like that train is going the other way, so we'll just give everybody a little attention. And around we go.
113.
We're code 4 for medics. 20-year-old complaining of leg pain.
Okay, they're there now.
County code 4 for medics. 20-year-old complaining of leg pain at 2357.
Sounds like this is still the protocol where the medics don't come in until the police get there and tell them they're code 4. Which means everything's stable and safe. See that flashing light up ahead, that's because whatever squad is up there has their opticom on. We don't have ours on. Looks like they're off to the left side, huh?
Yes.
And the medics are there now too. Probably the best thing we can do in the short term is just block the street. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Takes 15, 20. Mine's going again.
Yep, mine too.
All right. Sorry about that. Lost a few viewers there, but our broadcast got interrupted. Oh, take a look and see if the YouTube one. Maybe YouTube is the preferred.
Well, we're not exactly sure why the feed was interrupted, but it appears to be back up again. And the YouTube is working.
Roger, with 1 minute.
I still got that smell of the buoy in the car here.
Oh, that made my stomach start
Oh, my
growling. It
goodness.
really did.
10 o'clock, they're going to start serving. Yes.
Squad 116 and 119.
Okay.
16. 119.
With 100 a copy for a weapons complaint, Willard's Liquor, 738 Thomas. Caller is an employee, got a call from a customer that there are several males peeking in the windows, appear to have guns on the grotto side. Caller is looking at the cameras, can see one male outside wearing all black with a black headscarf. Males appear to be waiting for someone to come out. Was not
There's
taking any weapons on the camera.
135 East 10th Street for
Never stops, does it?
Nope.
119.
Wearing black with a black headscarf.
Thank you, 3 minutes.
So we'll just kind of like
539, copy on street and round.
observe.
Yeah.
See which way they go.
Observe and report.
Looks like the patient's walking towards medic 8, Greg, who's waiting for police.
We have had reports of somebody waiting for somebody here before. I haven't
Yes,
actually.
we have.
I haven't even told the viewers where we're at. But anyhow, we're going to a bar where people may have guns on the outside. We're not going to let them know it's us. Although some of them here will know we're coming. We'll probably get a line out here.
Y'all look like 7. Y'all do. Yep, y'all don't even look like Willards. Y'all look like 7. Yeah. Yeah. As I said, they look like 7. Don't look like 7.
I don't know what that means. You look like 7. Do you know what that means?
Nope.
Maybe it's
Squad 171.
Okay, now we're up again.
Paramedics, police can cancel. The caller's not violent.
this guy's looking.
5 minutes.